G'day, Alex Collins from McKean McGregor at Bendigo, just with a quarterly update on what's going on in the next couple of months in the livestock sense and what we've just seen for the past couple of months. From the run from Christmas through to here, the first couple of months of the year, it's flown by, but we've seen the lamb market probably just in a holding pattern at the minute. Probably, some of us expected maybe the heavy lambs to get going just a little bit quicker than they have, but still really solid returns, in a physical market sense. We've seen, most of our heavy lambs making in between $10 and $11 a kilo, and over the last week or two have made close to $11 a kilo, which has been great. Mutton powering along, at exceptional levels at the minute in anyone's language. As far as a forecast out, of course, we've got a changing situation in the Middle East politically there, but it makes for some challenges for some of the Muslim kill operators that are servicing that market, and we'll see some slowing down of that while that remains a no-fly zone. But on the other side of the market, the trade market and the heavy lamb market just starting to gain some momentum, I would say, and with the brilliant rain we've seen around over the course of the last 4 or 5 days. Around the local area here, 100 to 120 or 30 millimetres, and further up, up into the Mallee and Mildura and north, right through to Broken Hill, seeing exceptional returns for those people that have had a really tough run. So we're delighted to see falls of 170 through to 200, 220 and 30 mils in places, and even more in some spots. So hopefully they can get continued good seasons and a bit of a change in fortune there. It's going to underpin this lamb job right the way through now, and we're going to see it really strong all the way through, I would say. And positively, we're going to see some of those older sheep going back into breeding programs to breed a few more lambs for the following year. So hopefully, a bit of a flock rebuild on the way. On the cattle side of things, cattle returns have been solid. Been dry enough in the north, so we've seen the store market come under some pressure, especially lighter cattle in the north coming under some pressure. Meanwhile, we haven't really had a lot of rain in the south, a good spring in the Western District, but we haven't seen the summer sort of kick on for too far the last month or two. So there's been some opportunities on the storefront cattle-wise. The feeder job still looks strong, but as I mentioned with this rain, similar to the sheep job, it's going to keep this cattle market really strong. Good returns for cows, and obviously out in the far west and from basically Channel Country, Central Queensland, out into the Channels and down, right out west, areas that can soak up a lot of cattle. It's going to underpin this cattle market right the way through now. Grain-fed returns look solid for the winter, so if you've got a few cattle around, that looks really solid. Pleasingly in ag, with the moisture we've got banked for this next little part, it's going to augur well for all cereal cropping production that's going to go on in the next 2 or 3 months, and we'll be into sowing before we know it there. So we wish everyone all the best in that regard. If you want to know anything about how the market's travelling, what the opportunities are in the market, because there is still opportunities, especially while some of these areas are drying out, to get some store stock away, and there will be some, an escalation in price. So there's still some opportunities around if you can source the right article. Get in touch with any one of our team, and they will be able to help you out. Anyway, we'll catch up with you in a couple of months' time. Thanks very much.